Hare Krishna. So we were talking about Vaishnav heroines before. Do you have any recollections of Yamuna Devi from your time at the manor that you can share?
Yeah, I loved her. She was the most wonderful person. She was not at all puffed up in any way, because she was devoted to service, serving Prabhupada. You must have seen lots of pictures of her talking to Prabhupada. And the way she sings, you know Janavi? Do you know, do people listen to Janavi? She taught Janavi to sing for Krishna. No, don't put yourself forward. Don't, you're singing for Krishna's pleasure. And she was so devoted to Prabhupada. She's a wonderful person. But she was so funny. She had a wicked sense of humor. I remember one time at the manor, they decided, which was something we'd never done before, it was a bit speculative, but somebody put it, it was, you know that day when the gopis dress up as cowherd boys? What's it called? Yeah. And she went in the temple room and she came out and she said, Radharani's wearing a turban today. Because Prabhupada didn't like us to speculate actually with the deities. You know, you can't dress Radha Gokulananda in red with a white fluffy border just because it's Christmas. They did that once. And all this Prabhupada decided, you can't do that. Yamuna was, Prabhupada said she'd attained Bhav. Of course you can fall down from Bhav, but I don't think she did. She was an ocean of mercy. She was, but natural, very natural. She'd laugh like anything and she'd make fun. She used to stay at our house sometimes when she came through England. And one time my husband was having a bit of a hard time and she went in the room and she was all sober and really kind and said, "What's wrong?" She could tell, you know. And she was really nice to him. And you know, you felt nowadays, well, people kind of make people not like a person, like they're just a legend or something. But she was a person, like Prabhupada, you know, she had a personality. She was funny, you know. For a while, she lived in a place when she was doing the cookbook. When Jai Tirtha was our GBC, he got her a house in a nearby, really nice suburb, and they had a big lawn and a garage, and she kept a cow in the back garden. And she was kind of, she was sometimes quite unusual, but all the time. I remember when I went there to see her, I'd never heard anybody having Prabhupada continually playing in the house. Then other people started doing it, but she was just in love with Prabhupada. She'd do anything for Prabhupada. One time she was on a train and they were going somewhere and Prabhupada was on the train too, and they wanted to cook for him and she wanted to make rice. And she asked if she could do it where there was she had something stowed. They wouldn't let you do that on the train. And she said, "If you don't let me do this, I'm going to jump off the train." You know, and she was so serious that they did it. And then her voice, you know, have you ever heard her singing? There's one video of her singing in India. And it's so deep. She sings the Vandeham prayers and all that. And not looking up for a moment, you know, she's deep, deep person. but so open and friendly, and no overlording, and just such a beautiful example of a friend. I think it's so important that, if you get some mercy from Prabhupada, then you give mercy. You don't just become a celebrity. It's not supposed to be celebrity culture. It's supposed to be loving. Krishna's out there with his friends, and they're playing tricks on him sometimes. Even in the spiritual world, the Supreme Lords, having tricks played on him and things. Yeah. Nice example. Have you read her book?
Not yet.
Should get her book here. Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for such a wonderful class.